Hey everybody, this is 22 Tiger Dude and I'm here to review Unbroken. So Unbroken is directed by Angelina Jolie. It is written by the Coen brothers, that's right, along with Richard LaGravenese and William Nicholson. So Unbroken, it stars Jack O Connell, Domhnail Gleeson, and Garrett Hedlund. So this film is based on a true story about this man named Louis Zamperini. He was an Olympic runner, and then he becomes a World War II veteran in which he gets into a very perilous situation. Tough situations ensue. Angelina Jolie, when I watched this movie, I could feel her passion. I could feel how much respect she has for the source material, and the fact that she wanted to pay her respect to Louis Zamperini by telling this very crucial but inspirational story that he's gone through. It's just really fascinating. Angelina Jolie really did put her heart and soul into directing this movie. It's definitely very well directed, it's very well shot. The cinematography looks absolutely beautiful. From the wide open shots you get in the opening scene of the movie, which was a very intense opening scene by the way, to the scenes when they're in Japan. Just a lot of beautiful shots that really caught my attention. The acting in this film is all around really great. Jack O Connell is terrific as Louis Zamperini. He was very strong for this character. I thought how he portrayed Louis Zamperini was really interesting to watch. I could tell by his acting skills how much he respects this man. It's just like, how can this man deal with all of those things? That is something I respect, because despite all of the things he was going through, along the way he was searching for faith. And that's one of the things I found interesting about Unbreakable, is how it has the whole faith aspect to it. Not that they beat it over the head with it, but something that was actually important to the story. And that's because that is something that actually happened to Louis Zamperini, and he just had faith going with him despite all the things that happened to him. And you know, it's really quite something. Definitely very well written with the storyline. Even the editing, I will say, is very top notch. Some viewers might find this movie to be maybe a little bit slow, and that's understandable, but at the same time I kind of understand Angelina Jolie fleshing out the scenes because she wants to get as much of Louis Zamperini's story as she could. So I can understand why there are certain moments where Angelina Jolie has to drag it, and personally for me, I actually didn't mind that. I actually found that very intriguing about Unbroken. Now, my problems with Unbreakable is that the supporting characters really lack depth. You only focus on Jack O Connell, everything he's going through, but you don't really get backstories or any character development for all of the other supporting characters. Like Jai Courtney, he appears only in the beginning of this movie, and then it's like after that, you're all like, well, it was good seeing you. Yeah. While I was really engaged by the overall storyline in the movie, I do feel like the movie lacks the emotional punch. It just didn't get me emotionally invested. Even though I was really intrigued by what was going on, I just didn't quite get the punch that I wish the movie delivered me. Also, Garrett Hedlund, who does a really good job in this movie, I actually really liked those little dialogue scenes between him and Jack O Connell. The problem is that their scenes together are so brief, and I wish there was more of that because that was one of my favorite parts about the movie. I did feel like the storyline was a little thin and how it could have had a little bit more exploration in terms of what happened to Louis Zamperini when he was held prisoner at Japan. Overall, Unbroken is a really interesting movie. I thought it was very well directed. I just thought it was very solid all around. So I'm going to give Unbroken 3 out of 4 stars. So everyone, Unbroken releases in theaters on Christmas Day. If you have seen Unbroken, let me know in the comments below what did you think of this movie. And speaking of Christmas, I actually did do a We Live Film movie review for Scrooged, which is to celebrate 25 days of Christmas. If you guys want to check it out, I will leave a link in the description below. And I also got to join Mark Krojcik's channel to discuss our favorite holiday movies. It was a very fun podcast, and I will leave a link to that in the description below as well. This is 22 Tiger Dude, and don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!